If you want to see some of my tips and useful tips from other people, stay tuned. The words bushcraft, prepper, survival, wedding and artisan have one thing in common. They all shove up the price. So you don't have to pay a lot of money for a bushcraft, prepper, survival collecting bag. A good quality linen bag with a channel that runs round the top almost all the way and doesn't have the handle stitched through the channels can quite easily be made into a collecting bag. Make 1 or 2 small holes where the bag is strongest, usually at the seam. Feed a tape or a string through the channel at the top and then tie it off using a knot or a cord lock. To store it, fold over the bottom, fold in the handles, tri-fold it, wrap it up into itself, you've now got a compact, easy to store, easy to transport collection bag. Pouring liquids from a Prussian Army style mess tin can be a little bit problematic. To solve this problem, take a US Army webbing clip, bend it to the right angle. You now have a device that'll keep the handle steady as you pour liquids out of your mess tin. Keep the handles of your Prussian Army mess tin cool while you're cooking on a fire and not hanging it from a branch. Place the handle of the mess tin at 90 degrees and then open up the cup and lay the cup handle on top of the mess tin handle. The most expensive part of using a gas stove is buying the gas canisters. The gas is cheaper in larger canisters. Transferring fuel from a large canister to a small one will reduce the price of each burn you undertake. From eBay, I bought a double valve which will allow gas to flow from a full cartridge to an empty one. To prevent deterioration when stored out of doors, I wrap all my gas cartridges in 2 or 3 layers of cling film. I weighed a near empty cartridge and found it to be 149 grams. I then went outside and got one of the full gas cartridges. This tin weighed 340 grams. I then connected the 2, opened the valve. After just 2 minutes, 61 grams of gas was transferred from the upper to the lower cartridge. The less full cartridge, which weighed 149 grams, now weighed 210 grams. Even today, the double valve costs well under £3.50. So for a small investment, I can save a lot of money long term. Plastic is waterproof and it can be very tough. However, it is prone to tearing. To toughen up the plastic, many people use gaffer tape. It's usually a good idea to have a round hole rather than cut a square one in with your knife. One way to put in a round hole is to use either a single or double hole punch. Cutting through good quality tape and thicker plastic, you need a heavier tool. For this, you can use a wad cutter. Using a hole punch, a wad cutter and good quality tape with thick plastic does work long term and helps to produce tough quality, long lasting outdoor gear. Hopefully these money saving tips will make sense and serve you well when you're out there training.